be coming back to India, and we can now bring you the first image of the Asia Cup, the trophy that will soon come to India, a trophy that our men in blue won. However, were not handed over during that ceremony, or that entire controversy took place where they refused to accept it from Mohsin Naqvi, who's a Pakistan minister and head of the Asian Committee. However, now he has left it in the UAE and gone back to Pakistan. So that is the big breaking news, and we are expecting that the trophy will soon be brought back to India. So the Asian Cricket Council held a meeting yesterday where the entire unsavory episode was discussed of how that trophy ceremony was handled, and how Team India had made it very clear that they would never accept the trophy from the hands of Mohsin Naqvi, who's also a minister in the Pakistan government and the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board. And in such a situation, why hadn't those arrangements been made earlier on to ensure that, those scenes did not take place, in which the Indian cricket team kept waiting and refusing to accept from Mohsin Naqvi, who then walked away with the trophy. He left without the Indian team getting the trophy or the medals. So there on your screens is the first image of the Asia Cup trophy. The cup is coming home. Finally, it has been left at the ACC office, at the Asian Cricket Council office there in the UAE, and soon arrangements will be made to bring it back to India, where it now belongs, given that we won that entire tournament. And so this is a big development, and the first image of the trophy at the ACC office being brought to you here on NDTV. It's been a day of many developments on this entire saga. There was the meeting, as we said, of the Asian Cricket Council, where the council, in fact, expressed regret over the fiasco that took place at the Asia Cup 2025, the trophy fiasco as it's called. Naqvi, however, did not express any sort of regret. It was the council. Naqvi, who's the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board and a key figure in Pakistan political spectrum, was at that meeting confronted over his decision to not hand over the trophy to the Indian team, or at least not let anyone else give the trophy to the team, by two members of the BCCI who were at that meeting. Then regret was expressed by the Asian Cricket Council, and finally Naqvi left the trophy in the ACC office in the UAE. However, he hasn't issued any kind of a formal apology for his actions that took place during the trophy ceremony. So there you can see on your screens there the image of the Asia Cup trophy, which will soon be coming home. It will be brought to India. Those modalities or technicalities are still to be arrived at, but as one can imagine, it's soon going to come back to India, and those medals as well will be given to all the cricketers who are part of the team. Remember, neither the trophy nor the medals were given to the Indian team, who in a sense returned empty-handed. But then the cricketers all they shared those images in which they had a trophy emoji, a trophy image in their pictures, and they said it's really, they are the winners, they don't need the physical trophy to prove it to them. And it's been quite an unsavory episode in what's called a gentleman's game, cricket. We've seen a lot of back and forth, a lot of gestures during the tournament as well. And to top it all was this fiasco that took place during the trophy ceremony, when the Indian team did not accept it from Saeed Naqvi, and finally from Mohsin Naqvi, I beg your pardon. And then finally now the trophy is there at the office. Let's go across to Rika, who's been tracking all these developments. Rika, take us through all the developments, and on our screens now is that first image of the trophy at the ACC office.
Well, Gargi, what I can tell you is that the Asia Cup was handed over to the Emirates Cricket Board by the Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Mohsin Naqvi, who's also the ACC chair. And yes, there will be, it is in Dubai, it has not gone to Lahore with him. Now, between the Emirates Cricket Board and ACC, they will make the arrangements for the trophy to be either shipped to India or one of the Indian officials will probably go and pick it up and get it to India. Along with it, the medals that were won by the Indian cricketers as they lifted the Asia Cup, those medals have to be also brought back. But a medal ceremony at this point of time wouldn't be possible because most of the cricketers who have returned have joined respective teams. Some are going to start playing Test cricket against West Indies from tomorrow. Some of them will be busy in A-team duties, playing domestic cricket. So there's cricket happening across India in many formats. So getting the team back together at this point of time is difficult. However, they will be handed their medals. I think the interesting bits from what we have been reporting is that BCCI at this point, they want to, a section of BCCI, in fact, are talking about moving an impeachment motion against Mohsin Naqvi, the current ACC chief, because they say that he has violated several protocols, including the ceremony protocols during the ceremony. There's been conflict of interest. They are charging him of directly bringing politics into sport, also not being fair. So this is a section of BCCI that's talking about it. We'll really have to wait and see if all of BCCI gets together and mounts a challenge against Mohsin Naqvi, which is bringing about an impeachment motion. One thing is for sure that when the next ICC meeting happens in November, BCCI is going to report all the facts that have happened over not just in the last 3 days, but over the 15-day window during the tournament, right from the first match between India and Pakistan on the 14th of September to their second match, the several gestures and postures, and then what happened in the final. None of the match was short of any drama. There have been incidents that have fired up either sides, but whatever BCCI feels, their part of the matter will be presented before ICC when the ICC meets in November. But at the end of the day, Gargi, I think all well that ends well. The cup is going to come home now. It is in Dubai, as Mr. Naqvi has left it in Dubai and gone back to Lahore. And it is going to be shipped to BCCI or someone picks it up from UAE and gets home.
All right. Thanks so much, Rika. So that is the big breaking news that we brought you earlier. Now we can bring you the image also of the trophy there, which will soon be back in India. With that, we'll slip into a short break. More news updates coming up on the other side.